Hello, my Scorpio North nodes. Welcome to your life purpose reading. Before we get started, I do want to mention that if you're not sure what sign your North node is in, you want to go over to the internet and pull that up. There are plenty of free sites that if you put in a little information, it will tell you what your North node is in. Also, Scorpio North nodes, if you haven't watched my first reading on Scorpio North nodes, I highly recommend you do that first, okay? And I will put the link up here somewhere at the end of the video. So if you want to fast forward and then click on that link, watch that one first and then come back to this one, okay? So listen, having a Scorpio North node is really great because you show the rest of us what true personal transformation and rebirth look like in this human form, right? So you're really going to be inclined to, how do they want me to say this? You're going to kind of be inclined to non-attachment, okay, of more material things, meaning that as a Scorpio North node, you crave change. You actually crave change. Your South node is Taurus, and Taurus is, hate change. Taurus hate change. And so that the South node is your past life. The North node is the life you're supposed to lead here. So you need to be in environments that will that have constant change, okay? That really do. You're really good in the arts. You're really good at traveling, moving place to place to experience things. So in your life, you should be doing something that makes your soul happy, right from your heart space, gets you excited. So that could be like being an EMT, right? Because you help people. It could be somewhere, along those lines of, medical careers, but it doesn't have to be. It can be anything where you can move, you can travel, or there's, excitement going on. You thrive in those areas. Musically, very inclined also, ever changing the music. So again, this can fit in your life in many ways because there's a lot of you out there, but you really need to be, your life purpose is to be in those kind of fast moving, right? Kind of fast moving scenarios is kind of what I'm getting here. Change is good. Rebirth is good. You want to experience everything, right? You might even change careers a lot or have more than one career. You are the sign of work hard, play hard, because you're ready to let go too. You might buy some things, buy some nice things, have that luxury in your life, but you're more than willing to let it go to move somewhere else to try new things. So you excel in those areas of life. Your life purpose, of course, is to follow your passion. You are not really meant to settle down into one thing forever. Okay. That doesn't mean you might not settle down into a career, like I said, of being an EMT, for a decade. You might, but you're not really the lifetime people. You crave change, and you really show others how to live a life of non-attachment, right? How to get up. You are your excitement. You get people excited. They're like, you're the fly by the seat of your pants kind of sign, right? Which is really great to embrace that. And it really shows others how to really enjoy life to the fullest. So Scorpio North nodes, let's get into this reading and see what the divine has to say. Divine Source Creator, show me clearly what is the message. Yeah, and some of you are really great at like therapy kind of things because you really help people too, because they're kind of showing me that too. Like you can help people walk them through their own rebirth, their own transformation also. So again, this can fall into all areas of careers and life. It really can. So let's see what we have here. Show me clearly. What is the message for my Scorpio? Thank you. My Scorpio North nodes. All right, guys. Let's see what we have here. You guys have spectrum generator, reprogramming, transmutation, stabilization. I love that. So you help people stabilize, situations. I love the way that they put this out there because, again, I had said earlier, you like to go through these personal transformations, learning more about yourself. I love the transmutation, right? The reprogramming, learning something new, always and forever changing. And that's always a good thing. I mean, you guys really can and should live very exciting lives, right? Where people are like, oh, I don't know how you do that, right? You're amazing. You're fearless. So, and you keep getting like cool upgrades throughout your life from the universe, from your spiritual team. Things we'll call them synchronicities or happenstances, right? But really it's where your angels, guides, and ancestors are putting something new in front of you, new opportunities, big opportunities for you. So I really, really feel like you get activated and reactivated all the time with something new. Now, a lot of people are going to think like, oh, like maybe, parents, if you will, like, oh, that's so much. And why can't you just settle down and da-da-da-da? Because you're not necessarily meant to be, right? Now, some of you still will, settle down, have children, but that doesn't stop your creativity. That doesn't stop you changing professions and learning something new. And really, it does show people around you, maybe your children, right, that you never want to stop learning about something new and changing your career and experiencing something new or getting up and moving. And again, you're really good in those areas of life. So let's see what we have here. Show me clearly. Like, you need not be afraid of change. I don't think you are afraid of change. And, you just don't have the attachment that other people do to a certain kind of reality. You're ready for the spontaneous too, right? You're like, absolutely, So let's see. And that's what fills your heart with joy, is those spontaneous and changes. And, where others would feel that things were chaotic, you feel like, this is awesome. I know how to, go with the flow of life and experience life. So that's pretty amazing. Thank you. Boy, before I can even ask them. So we have here, there's a solution for every problem. So again, this kind of brings me back to, problem's not the word that they want to use. It's more so of, again, they're showing me, and it's not going to be for each and every one of you. It's an example, but they are showing me that EMT, like in a crisis situation, you are quick on your feet. You would do well in, being a police officer, an EMT, a firefighter, crisis situations, personal crisis situations, like I said, being a therapist of some sort. You're really, really good at dealing with those type of situations. So again, this can also go into, if you're not so much of that kind of energy, this can also go into the arts, right? Like you're gifted in your creativity, music, where it's kind of like they're showing me, what is that? Like the Pollock paintings, right? Looks chaotic to everybody else, but you see something different in there and that gets appreciated from others. And you're meant to have adventure in your life. You certainly are. So I like this, right? I like this very much. It's exciting. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. What is the message here? Show me clearly. Ooh. Yeah. Honor yourself. I love that. Honor yourself. Honor what you want to do. Don't let others hold you back here. If you want to travel, if you want to change careers 9,000 times, that's all good. And you want to live in different parts of the world. That's kind of like, that's who you are. That's what brings you pleasure. But again, you also help others. You also help others in a big, big way. Okay. So, and you show them how to really live life to the fullest. And you are meant to do that, again, with non-attachments. It's like, for you guys too, it's like maybe you make a lot of success in one career, you make a lot of money, and let's say you lost the money for whatever reason, whatever reason, doesn't matter. You're not the type to sit there and go, oh no, right? You're like, there'll be more money. You handle things a lot differently than most do, which is, again, why you're good in those type of situations. Some of you, again, like financial advisors, like you'd be really good in those areas too, because when people panic, when the market drops, you're the type that say, it's fine. Like, it's all right, it's good. And let me explain to you why it's good, right? So there's a lot of different professions you can do where you're very successful and you truly do help others too. But your life purpose is to have that rebirth, consistently kind of having that. When I say consistently, it doesn't mean every 6 months, every year. It could be decades. It's just going to be different for all of you, right? It's going to be extremely different for all of you. But you get the gist of what they're saying. Show me clearly, please. Show me clearly. What is the message here? Sorry. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. What is the message for Scorpio? It's so funny. They do the weirdest things when I'm reading. I was just thinking as I was waiting for the card to come out, I was like, God, my mouth is really watery. It's really watery. And I don't think that I have a dry mouth or, the opposite of that. I feel like pretty, normal saliva. However, it's like really watery, right? And I kept thinking, what is that? What is that? And they said to me, salivating, like you salivate for a new adventure, right? New excitement. Like you see that, like a animal seeing that juicy piece of meat and they want to attack it. You start salivating. Like you have that for life. Okay. You absolutely, you salivate at new opportunities and new things to learn and new excitement. And you should. I mean, that's where your comfort is. Well, I shouldn't say comfort because we never want to stay in our comfort zone, but that is where you feel good. Okay. And look, you have the World card here. This is the World card in the Standard Tarot. You continuously complete a cycle, start a new cycle, complete a cycle, start a new cycle, but you do it a lot by choice, right? This isn't, I got fired necessarily. This is, I've done what I need to do. I've learned what I need to do. I've helped who I need to help. I'm going to move on to the next thing. You're consistently and closing a chapter on your life to open the next chapter because the next chapter is exciting. Whereas most people don't see that coming. It kind of happens with the universe. You're choosing it. Okay. You choose it. You're like, all right, that was great. I want to do something else, something new. Show me clearly. Yeah. Thank you so much. And you follow your intuition with this. Look, you've got, the High Priestess, right? The High Priestess. You got two major arcanas here coming out. And the High Priestess, lives the secret life, knows the secrets on how to live life in the fullest, knows how to bring this information in and share it with people on how to reprogram. Some of you might even be motivational speakers. But yeah, this is like knowledge not everybody has, right? You have the secrets on how to live a very successful, fun, enjoyable life by not being so, you're just not going to follow the crowd, right? You're not going to follow the crowd. You're like, there's more life to live. So I love that. And then with that came the 10 of Cups. So really great blessings for you, great relationships. You emotionally connect with a lot of people, and you help people, right? You help people. Bring that emotional stability in. I mean, this is just, great. I mean, this is really just a great reading on how fun. Like, I think out of all the ones I've done so far, yours is the most fun. And it's not just about career. It's also about like trying new things. Like you're that person that's like, you know what? I think I'm going to jump out of an airplane. I'm going to go parachute, out of an airplane. Like you are like, I'm going to go do it. I think it's going to be a blast. So I love that for you. So let's see what else we have. Show me clearly for my Scorpio North nodes. Show me clearly. My Scorpio North nodes. Show me clearly. Scorpio North nodes. Show me clearly, please. Show me clearly. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, creativity. Look at that. You're creative. I told you a lot of you are artists. You are definitely musically inclined. You know how to use your creative resources. This could be an emergency too, because they're bringing me back to the EMT thing. Maybe there are some EMTs watching out there, where you may not have, you're not on duty, right? And there's some sort of emergency, and you have creative ways of helping that person, right? Like, I know this is kind of graphic, guys, but it's like, but they're showing it to me, so I'll say it. It's like if you needed to do a tracheotomy and you didn't have something, and you took a pen apart, right, to use as a airway. It's like you're very creative and on your feet, and you love to do creative things, and you love to express yourself, and that is just beautiful. I'm just going to move this camera back a little bit, guys. Sorry. What else do we have for my Scorpio? Oh, I know why, because I never moved that back, which means I didn't move these back, which means I didn't move that up. I was thinking, why don't I have the space I had? What do we have? What do we have for my Scorpio North nodes? Angels, guides, ancestors. Show me clearly. Thank you. And I'm very excited. Like, my heart is pumping, right? Like, that hadn't happened in the other readings. I mean, I just absolutely, like, excitement, you know, not like nervousness, but excitement. So you guys have self-mastery. Boy, if you really learn how to live in this energy, it won't matter how many transformations and rebirths you do, because it's all part of your self-mastery, right? You really become the master of your life. You don't let anything hold you back. You don't let anything hold you back. You're willing to take new paths. You're willing to take what's that phrase? Oh, of course, I can't think of it right now. You know, the path not taken. What am I trying to say? The path not many people go on. Somebody will put it in the comments, apparently. But yeah, you master all of this, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful, right? Show me clearly. Show me clearly. What is the message? Show me clearly, please. Yeah, and you are, I just want to say this again. It's kind of funny how they're putting it to me, but it's like you really understand that the universe always brings abundance to you. That, you know, I know we kind of tapped on that earlier, but we kind of, you know, you kind of always know, like, it's okay. I don't have to stay in the same profession my whole life. I can try different things. And look at what comes out for you, career. And then look at it. It's time to add extra energy to your career area. Maybe try something new. You cannot make that up. You cannot make that up. I had no idea it said that at the bottom. Maybe try something new. Again, that just says that you have a lot to learn, a lot of creativity to share, a lot of abundance to give. And I think it's a beautiful, beautiful reading for you. I want to thank you for watching this reading. All of my love, light, and blessings to you, my Scorpio North nodes. Until next time.